Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to talk about the Houston Texans potentially signing Tyrann Mathieu. Tyrann Mathieu said earlier yesterday on Kay Adams' show that if he were to come out of NFL retirement, and he definitely in this clip said that he would be interested in coming back into the NFL to play for the Houston Texans defense. And let's not act like Tyrann Mathieu is someone who's definitely still capable of playing football. He's only been out of the league for not even a full season, and he's only 33 years old. Tyrann Mathieu could help this defense. And, look, I think the thing for this Texans defense, is the one thing I'm thinking about is, like, they like guys who hit the other team hard. That's you see DeMeco Ryans. They're one of the biggest words in the organization is swarm, and you look at every defensive back on this team, right? You've got guys that are gonna hit the crap out of the other team. You've got Kalen Bullock. You've got Kamari Lassiter, Jalen Petrie. These Texans got some dogs on their defense, and so I don't know how much of a need there is for another guy that's a dog. I know he hasn't played this year, but another guy is Jimmy Ward. I mean, look, I haven't. Not a big fan of what has been reported about him, but he is someone that in the last couple of years for this Texans defense has been a guy that he hits the other team hard, and that's something Tyrann Mathieu's going to do. I mean, there's a reason why this guy is a 3-time Pro Bowler and a 3-time All Pro, right? But last year, I mean, it's not like he was bad. He had 3 interceptions, returning for 29 yards, started all 17 games, had 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, 62 tackles. To be honest, I don't know why he retired. I think it's kind of seems like with what he was saying, it seems like he might regret it a little bit. And, it'd be great to see him win a Super Bowl with this Texans team, and him come back to Houston where he was with, the Texans for a little bit, with the Texans for only one season, felt like 2, but only one season. He had 3 sacks, 89 tackles, and 5 tackles for loss with 2 interceptions in 2018 for the Texans, then left for the Chiefs. Hey, it'd be nice to see the Texans sign him. I know I saw some people pointing out that the Texans had 2 roster spots open. The Texans filled those spots. But look, this would be a good move for the Texans. I think they should call Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, and see if that's something he's serious about. Because if I'm DeMeco Ryans, you're watching that clip of a guy like Tyrann Mathieu wanting to come play for your football team. You gotta get in a meeting with Nick Caserio. You gotta call him to your office, or you gotta go to Nick Caserio's office, and you gotta say, "Hey, let's make a call to the Honey Badger and see if he's serious about this." And look, I'm questioning Nick Caserio as a general manager if he doesn't make the call. I'm not saying they need to go out there and sign him, but at least make the call to Tyrann Mathieu. But that's just my opinion. You guys give me your thoughts on the Houston Texans potentially signing Tyrann Mathieu in the comment section. And peace out. Go Texans.